Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Hey, it's me, Paris. It's been a while since I uploaded a video because it was so busy. I have a lot of errands that happened, and I'm so happy that I have this opportunity to film or to discuss another topic with you. But before we start, please don't forget to like, share, follow, and subscribe on my YouTube channel and my Facebook page, TikTok. Hey, it's me, Paris. Right now, we're here in Amsterdam, Netherlands. I'm planning to just buy a food outside, and before I do that, I just want to share some topic with you guys, discuss what are some of the dark secrets of having this dream job being a cabin crew or flight attendant that no one is ever discussing the behind the scenes of this so-called dream job. Usually what we see in social media, it's a glamorous lifestyle, glamorous job. There are a lot of things that's happening behind the curtains that no one knows. This is kind of misleading. Disclaimer, what I'm about to tackle is that this is just based on my own perception. For some of the experiences that I had as I've flown for 8 years, some of our viewers or some of you have different experience than what I have encountered. Please bear with me. We might not have the same perception or the same experience, but these are some of the things that I really wanted to share. I think most of the cabin crew can also relate. Of course, it depends on our perception. The purpose of this video is just for awareness. It doesn't mean anything like to share negativity, discourage everyone, but to, just to create awareness that provide some information to educate. Most of us have this very big dream job that we're not that fully aware of. We don't know much of what's going on behind the curtain. So first one with this topic, dark secrets of being a cabin crew or flight attendant. First is that not everyone is your friend. Right after I graduated college, I dream of becoming a cabin crew or flight attendant because you have a chance to meet a lot of people, have different perceptions, culture, traditions, attitudes, way of life. Before, I was so excited to know people. Like, I feel like they can be my friend. I can keep them with me. The reality of becoming a cabin crew, once you started to fly, not everyone is your friend. I mean, let's take a picture of your cabin crew in a very big major airline. What usually happens is that when you fly together with some other people, you really don't know each other. You're just like scheduled in that particular flight or roster, what they call tour or flight schedule in each month. For example, I was scheduled to fly Amsterdam, Netherlands from Qatar. Those people with me that I will be joining with in the flight, I really don't know them. Same as with them, they don't really know me. With this, it doesn't mean that you are flying with them. They're your colleague, they will be your friend. It's more than just being professional. Imagine that you're flying with people that you don't really know. I mean, their personal life, how their day was before you meet them, what's their favorite color. It takes extra mile just to get to know that person. Sometimes you just thought you will get well along, but in the end, like it turned opposite or vice versa. The reality is that not everyone is your friend. Rather, they are your colleague. It's not the way that you expect it to. You can meet them as a friend. No, it's more of being professional. You're just gathered together just to do this job. Most of the time, you don't know each other, but rather you're just only colleagues that you're gathered together just to do that specific task. What I experience is that even if you gain them as a friend, you don't have same schedules. Really hard as well to meet. Like, for example, the same off. If that will happen, you need to plan together that, for example, you became my friend and then we want to go in that specific place, coffee, tea time, or travel together. It really needs a plan, a body. It doesn't go like that. If you want to be with that person, you need to plan ahead, can request for off days, or his or her schedule doesn't meet with yours. So that's how it works. Next one is that being a cabin crew, you really need to have a healthy mindset. Most of the time you are alone. Some of the cabin crews, they are getting depressed because of the lifestyle that it has, far away from, it's not that easy, major big airline. A healthy mindset really helps a lot. If you don't have this one, it's really hard to go with a routine. Most cabin crews, of course, in a major big airline, we're always alone, and then all by yourself. You'll be more independent in making decisions. You feel alone, you feel depressed, you're burned out with this routine because you're always far away from home. Some of the crews, they focus more in their passion just to survive the routine because it's not that easy. Keep yourself distracted. What are the things that you love to do just to avoid being experience homesickness? You fly from point A to point B and it's really far away from your loved ones. Adjust from one country to another. That's why some crews, they keep gaining friends in some particular destinations, keep their healthy mindset, survive in that particular routine. If you will not do something just to keep your, like well-being healthy, it's really hard to survive with this job. Next one is that jet lags are there. For example, body is in Qatar, and then after that one is will be flying to US. Imagine the time difference is really long. With regards of jet lag, I would rather choose US than Australia because Australia, for me, it takes like a week for my body to recover. So sleep deprivation, like you sleep but you feel like you need more. Body does not recover well compared with a person that has the normal routine. Jet lags is really hard to manage, most especially if you fly back to back. Europe and then right away Asia. And some people, cabin crews or flight attendant, whatever the time is, they can sleep. I don't drink coffee if I really want to rest. I just drink that when I find it hard to sleep and I really need to function. The lifestyle, the routine, it's not easy to handle. The way everyone thinks so, as what people are saying in posts, in social media, it depends on if it fits your routine or not. Next one is that when I was very new, I know it, but I don't realize that it will have a big impact in my life. I joined this major big airline and then it turned years. The third year or second year, I just realized that I really don't have time. For example, I met my friend. All I've thought is that we will have a good, great bonding and we have so much time. But it turns out that yes, we have a good, great bonding, but the time is like so short. Since I am used with fast-paced environment, when you become a cabin crew flight attendant, you feel like every decisions, every minutes, seconds counts. I just realized that why I don't have much time for myself, my passion, the word quality time, I don't have much of that. One day that I met my friend and then my friend told me I have this friends and then this one happened, we had this drama. There's a lot of story with her personal life. It's something to be kept for, but I just realized that this part of my life, I'm missing it. For me, choosing this being a cabin crew or flight attendant, it will take some time of your life that like you're not aware of, or it can be you are aware but you will just realize in the long run, I have less energy, I have less time. It's taking much from the personal life you used to know. If you want to become a cabin crew, you should all take in yourself that you don't have Christmas with your family. Your birthday, you'll be far away from home. It can be that you're with them, but it's really short time. Your parents, relatives around, you're getting old, and then you feel like you're missing a lot from them. And then when you see them, you're like, oh my gosh, is this my mama? Is this my papa? So different because you're skipping the normal life. You're gonna work on Christmas Eve, on New Year, a lot of things. Your dogs, you don't see them growing. Before you really want this dream job, being a cabin crew or flight attendant, make sure you take in yourself. You will skip most parts of your life. And yes, the last one for this video, since you have access with products all over the globe, it happens that you overspend with things because you can be like curious, you can be like you just want to try this product, and then you didn't realize, since you're flying back to back and then from point A to point B, you don't realize that you have this product already and then you bought another one. It's just different brand, and then you remember I already have this from Asia and then Europe and then America. It's just a matter of you should spend wisely. The currency is different. There's a chance of overspending. One should know how to spend money wisely. Since I started being a cabin crew from economy, I'm so grateful that I have this way of thinking that I always want to spend my money in the things that would be very helpful. I'm not a fan of big brands, Chanel bags or LV bags. You feel like it's a glamorous job. I should have this. It came with me that I am always buying, luxury makeup products. And then after like 3 years or 4 years, I realized that it won't really help me at all in the long run. That's how I realized to spend my money wisely, spend my money for some investments. I'm grateful that I started that way when I joined a major big airline. Even if I plan to not continue this dream job anymore, at least I did something, that would be good for me. Some of the colleagues that I've talked with, oh, I want to enjoy life. It's YOLO. You only live once. I have this money and then I can buy this and buy that. And in the end, right after they quit the job, they want to leave the job, they cannot because they focus more on enjoying things. They spend money, do shopping, party, realize that they don't save much. And then they end up with zero in bank account. For example, they cannot keep the job anymore. I just realized that voila, I didn't save anything. Flying for me or this kind of job, temporary or very uncertain. Having this dream job or being a cabin crew, one should always keep in mind that when you have this opportunity already, do not take it for granted. Save much as you can. Have fun, enjoy, spend money wisely. Do not put your eggs in one basket, but rather you should have options. There's a lot of things happening behind the curtain. These are some of my experiences. I hope you get a lot of information. And yes, as what I've mentioned, this is not about the company that I'm staying for. It's just based on my experience, my perception, how I realized and found out so much things of having this dream job. It doesn't mean that your experience will be the same as my experience. For you, it may work differently. If you have the same realizations or experience just as mine, you can comment down below, or if you have any questions that you would like to ask, I would be very happy to answer them. It's time for me to buy some food, rest. It's really a busy daytime flight. I'll see you soon with the next topic. What topics that you would like me to tackle, everything under the sun, as long as it will be helpful for every one of us. Don't forget to like, share, follow, and subscribe on my YouTube channel, Facebook page, TikTok account. Hey, it's me, Paris. I hope I'll see you soon. Have fun and keep dreaming. Fly with you soon.